Well, hello everyone. It's David Dacosta here on the ParkBench in Carlsbad. As you know, I'm a local realtor, Dacosta Properties and Harcourt's Prime Properties. And my guest today is Chris Vrabel. Chris is the owner and founder of Pacific Coast Animal Control. And this is a great one for you guys because what Chris does is so valuable to Carlsbad, North County, and beyond. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
That's going well. How are you?
Good. So Pacific Coast Animal Control, tell us a little bit about the business.
Well, we started in 2007. My wife and I, at the time, we were dating, and I was in the reserves, and I was looking for an opportunity to start the business. And Krista was doing work for another company that operates around here. I'm not sure if they do anymore, but at the time she was working for them. And 2007 was about the time when the financial collapse stuff was going on. Her boss, business dropped off for here in California, and she kept telling me she really liked what she was doing and stuff. And so I said, hey, let's get this going. And I'm getting out of the military here. I got a bunch of money saved up. We bought all the equipment we needed, and just hit the floor running. A couple of years later, we had a couple of kids, and so she kind of stepped back from everything. And I've been running the show since then, and she's been kind of focused on being a mom.
Well, super. So you opened this business 2007. It's going well. What's the big surprise about owning this type of business, or your own business coming out of the military?
I say the military kind of prepared me a lot for some of the challenges, facing adversity, when things aren't going the way you planned it, make a different plan, drive through, that kind of stuff, So as far as surprises, I'd say at first it was a little surprising how seasonal the business is. It's pretty seasonal. So spring and summer, we're extremely busy. Yeah. And then winter, fall, we're still a little bit busy, but winter's pretty mellow. Still doing business, but not like in the summer and the spring.
You get to take a long vacation in the wintertime.
Yeah. I mean, we're still doing business, so there's plenty of full days and long days. But
so is there any
not like it is in the summer
concentration, or what are your two most common jobs that you get called on?
Okay, so for example, in the next few months here, rattlesnakes are going to be getting very active. We're supposed to have a change in the weather right now. We're going to swing 10 degrees or so during the day, more. So we might actually start seeing them pretty soon, next week or so. And then we'll see them all the way through October. So we'll be pretty busy with that, doing a lot of snake removal, prevention, exclusion stuff, snake fencing, and that's probably the main thing we're doing during the summer, as well as, getting raccoons out of attics and skunks from under sheds and things of that nature.
So critters, right? You're critter control.
Yeah, all kinds of critter stuff. Yeah. But I'd say right now we're getting ready to be really busy with rattlesnake activity for sure.
Sure, especially after the wetness, and then it's going to dry out fast, and they're going to want to bask in that sun.
Right. It's going to be their first opportunity to really warm up real well here very soon, as soon as tomorrow, I think.
So what are your customers? What kind of feedback are you getting from your customers? Are they concerned about the critters? Are they happy with your services? Are you?
Yeah, I'd say by and large,
these animals.
By and large, customers are very satisfied. We always try to, by the end of our interaction, looking at long-term solutions, right? So you might have a skunk under your house, and that's like an immediate thing we need to get rid of. But there's going to be access points that animals using, and if you don't address those things, you tend to have problems again over and over. And so we really stress during the service, hey, we noticed that if they do this, you won't have the problem for 10
Try to
years.
take care of the cause and save them money. That makes sense.
Right. In the long run, it's beneficial for sure.
Good. Well, no, this is a very worthwhile service. I love it. Gophers, that was my main problem when I had gophers. I'd try all these homemade remedies and nothing seemed to work. Is there a sure cure or a sure fix for gophers?
Gophers are a lot like rats and mice. The old school trap is the right trap. The reinventing of the wheel, so to say, with like all these different contraptions to catch a gopher or this and that. It really, if someone's going to do it on their own, they should look at the tried and true method. And then also realize gophers, their behavior can be influenced by how difficult the ground is to work with. So if you have like really loomy soil and you're trying to put traps in that, it's going to take longer to get results than ground that's a little more difficult to deal with. So because basically a gopher may run into a trap in loomy soil and decide, I don't like that, and it's not that much of a pain to dig around it, right? And so let's change direction. So that can happen, and for everyone out there who is struggling with gophers, it takes persistence and not getting frustrated.
Oh yeah,
even for the
that's
the
the magic word, not getting frustrated.
Right. Once you get frustrated, then you're getting like too quick with the traps, and you're making little mistakes that make a big difference.
And I feel as if the gophers are just laughing at me.
Right. It can make you feel that way. Yeah.
So
one thing in particular with gophers, if you have them on a hillside, be prepared to spend a good amount of time getting control of that. They change their behaviors on a slope.
Been there, done that. So what else do you do besides work? You can't chase gophers all day long, right? I mean, what do you do in your free time?
Just, raising family, trying to do the best I can for kids and wife and immediate family.
We appreciate what you did for us, serving in the military. That's no easy thing. And then coming out and raising a family and now controlling animals. So just to wrap up, because I know your time is short and I really appreciate you coming out of your busy schedule, how do we contact you if we have animal controlling?
It's quite easy to contact us. If you remember the name, just type that into Google. A few different options will come up. Our website has a little window where you can type in a message to us. If you have a quick question, we'll respond to you quickly. That's at www.pcanimalcontrol.com. You can also Facebook us, send us a message. Just type in Pacific Coast Animal Control in the search bar. It should pop us up right away. And any message there, we'll be sure to reach back out as quick as possible.
Okay, folks. So again, we are parkbench.com/Carlsbad. Look out for Chris's interview, and his company is Pacific Coast Animal Control. Chris, appreciate what you do. Have a great 2023, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.